When we last left off, Niles was stimming, and this episode he still is. We'll wait. Hey friends, it's Dee-man Johnson III. Today we're going to talk about Before the 9 Days, Season 7, Episode 11. This time we're going to talk about our favorite man with autism, Niles, and his green card seeking woman, Matilda. Can I call people their woman, or is that like a 1970s thing? Is that sexist to say? Oh well, she's her own woman, alright? This is just Matilda and Niles on their adventures of doing silly things like try and get married.
My babe would definitely come back for me.
And she's right, I will.
By the way, if you believe him, just make a comment down below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you enjoy what you're watching. But do you believe this guy? I don't believe this serial killing, weird ass animated expression.
At the same, mommy.
Now we get to see Niles get a house tour, and he cannot hide his excitement of how amazingly he loves this house.
This is not how human beings are supposed to live.
Oh. I meant to say that he fucking hates it and he shows it every second.
If these walls were gray, this would be indistinguishable from a prison cell.
Cause that's what you want to hear when you invite somebody to your house, that you're living in a prison. Well, guess what? You're the prisoner now, and you're not going anywhere once you do this knocking ceremony. She'll have you locked and keyed in. I can see it. Niles will be the one with the ball and chain literally attached to him so he can't go anywhere, and Matilda will be like, oh, I do that for his own safety. Last time he left the house, he forgot to turn his cell phone on and he was missing for days. We just found out that he was right around the corner licking rocks.
Niles doesn't know it yet, but we need money from him.
How much throwaway money do you think Niles has? I don't think he has too much. I think this man is just about tapped out. I think this vacation, do you call this vacation when you're trying to search after the person you love, or is this more like a mission destination? I'm on a love quest, much like Chris Chan, but this time I'm actually getting some. And it's not from my mom either. Ooh, anybody who knows Chris Chan knows exactly what I'm talking about.
I have no idea how you're walking across this terrain with that still on your head.
I wonder the same shit. How do you carry that shit on your hand? And she says it's easier than carrying it in your hands. How is that easier? Look at this shit. Okay, that is hot fucking coffee. If I were to spill this, it would burn and I would surely be sad. But okay, I get it. I guess when I go upstairs, I'll carry the hot coffee on my head.
In the US, it's not difficult to get money.
Yeah, man, it's so easy to make money in the US. We just start our YouTube accounts. We talk about 9-day fiancé and we get 20 cents per video. Hardy hard fucking hard. I love how the other side always thinks that we are so rich, it's so easy to make money. Yes, we do make a lot more money, but we spend a shitload more money on rent, taxes, bills. Everything costs money. You want to breathe? You ain't doing it without Uncle Sam getting his payment.
Like when we went to my mom's place, you were saying that this here look like prison.
So now she's confronting Niles about how he hurt her, and that's a great thing. You gotta keep an open, honest relationship with somebody, otherwise they're not mind readers. They won't know when they fuck up. He takes it quite well. They have this whole thing of when do I tell the truth and when do I not, and she's just like, when we come home you can tell me the truth, just to me. I don't know how he's gonna take this in the future. Like maybe during the knocking ceremony he'll be like, we're getting married this week, and then she'll be like, why do you say that? And it's like, because we're not alone in this room.
I was afraid of this all along.
Afraid of what? You making fun of her house? At least she's taking it in good spirits. You're off the hook. You're not having to do anything like jump through hills just to make it up for her. She understands it's your autism.
You have to give me money to give it to Charlotte.
That's the face of anybody who gets asked for money when they weren't ready. I know that face very well. It's any time that I have to buy weed. It's anytime I see the tip now screen whenever I'm at a fast food place. Bitch, you fucking kidding me? You shut the fuck up. So this guy's expected to pay $300 for 90 people. Matilda was just all willy-nilly handing out invitations like her brother. He was like, I know somebody once in high school, and she's like, bring him along. We can bring anybody.
My financial situation is not the best right now.
And we find out that his financial situation isn't as good as we thought it was. Well, none of us thought it was good. We all thought it was ass. So this just confirms that, you know, he doesn't have as much money as Matilda thinks he does. Because it's so easy to make money in the US, but you know what's not easy? Getting plane tickets for cheap. That shit's expensive. So now we're cutting to our sponsor, Michael Myers. You ain't got no sponsors? Thanks, Michael. So Niles meets up with the brothers. That's right, the ones who don't need a floss. They start talking about the whole knocking ceremony, how he needs to bring somebody to represent him, but he doesn't have anybody because his parents doesn't like his relationship. His parents thinks that Matilda's using him for money, and we kind of agree. I know, some of us like Matilda now because she shows all this love, attention, and care and pampers his man, but there's still that underlying truth of would they be together if it wasn't for him being in America. Do you think that they would be together if he was just this neighbor with autism doing whatever the hell he does, telling everybody, well, it sure is another day, or whatever his fucking saying is that was so cute in the first episode where he says the same thing to everybody whenever they ask how you're doing. Anyway, that's all. There's no reason to get into this more. Yeah, he needs to have some representation, so there's this weird person. They call him weird, not my words. He probably has autism also. So he lives in the village, and he's gonna ask him for, how do you say it? For him helping him get the knock. So he's gonna stand in as representation for Niles, and that's it. My Niles video gets the worst views, so what's even the point? What's the point of me standing here saying all this stuff just for 2 people to watch? Oh, that's right, I'm doing it for you 2 people. Y'all 2 people, y'all are amazing, and I'd like to thank you all for tuning in. I don't know what I think about this relationship. This episode was kind of boring. We didn't get anything. Just that they want to do the knocking ceremony. Of course, we knew that. We knew that. We knew his parents didn't like the relationship between him and Matilda. We knew that. All this stuff we knew already. So this episode was a whole bunch of feeding us regurgitated slosh. Slosh. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But anyway, this is Dee-man Johnson III, and I'm proud of you, and you're doing a great job no matter what, so always keep it up. F***ing Niles. Now I gotta do Via. Nobody gives a shit about Via. When we last left off, we learned how Angy's parents are actually his cousins. This is a rather sad episode. Angy and Corona were in a car and they were driving, but they got too distracted by the music and they kept dancing.
I'm gonna live forever, forever, forever. Oh yeah. I'm gonna live forever, forever, forever. I'm gonna live forever.
And then the car crashed.
Forever, forever. Oh yeah. I'm gonna live forever.
And that's it for Angy and Corona. They're no longer going to be on the 90-day show because of this horrible crash. Let's just send hopes and prayers that they get better. Anyway, guys, this is a Dee-man Johnson III quickie, and I just want you to know that y'all are awesome and amazing. And damn it, we just feel so bad for them.